Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Let me see if I can get myself up because it's got a long delay. And I already made sure my voice was all the way down. So, oh goodness, it's a little fuzzy. Oh, there we go. Now it's correct. Yay! All right. So I think, give me a second. I need to put my earbud back in its case because it keeps changing the volume and stuff. Anyway, if I put it in its case, it'll go bye-bye. And I won't see something continuing to pop up because it's just trying to get there today. All right, let me see. I might have to start over here. I was listening to training before I came on here, and I forgot to put it back in the case so it wouldn't mess me up. So, hello Nancy, hello Marcia, and hello Deb. Happy Monday. If you are here, please let me know that you're here in the comments. Say a hello or give a thumbs up or give a wave, whatever it is that you want to do. I would love to be able to say hello to you. The other thing is, I would love for you to give me a like on the video, and if you want to share, that would be awesome too. That's it. Just simple there. Okay, two things before we get started. It's going to be a quick and easy night because guess what, y'all? My husband is making us Mexican. So, he's doing the ACP, which is something that he's kind of fallen in love with the last couple months. And so, we are testing and seeing if we can make it at home and make it as tasty as the good Mexican restaurant right down the road from us. So we're gonna make it a quick night so that I can go get some Mexican food. So real quick, today is the last day to join and get the Stampin' positioner tool. So it's a great time to join to get this. It's got 2 plates, it's got 2 magnets. The magnets are wonderful. I am still a huge Stamparatus person, but if you don't have the Stamparatus, this is good to use in its place. The magnets are wonderful, so those might move over to my Stamparatus as well. I do hope that when Stampin' Up! Comes out with it, that we can buy the magnets separate because I love those magnets. So just make sure that if you have any questions, you can email me, but today's the last day. So if you want to join with this offer, make sure you do it today. Before midnight Mountain Standard Time, but I wouldn't wait till the last second. I would never wait till the last second. Okay, the last thing I want to share before we get to crafting is my monthly club called Simply Creative Club. It is using the Nature's Symphony this month, which I love. And I stepped outside the box from the catalog and created some fun spring cards for it. This one is a little puller. I call it the envelope card because it's just an envelope that you create. So anyway, these are fun. I enjoyed creating these. So if you're interested in that, you have until March the 16th. I am working on maybe doing a spring summer retreat, and I can't decide. Because I think I might do the new set. Hold on. It's called Help Me Grow. And so I was originally going to do this for club in April, but I think I might do an entire retreat on it because I love it. I absolutely love it. So be on the lookout for information for that coming soon. You'll either see it as club or a retreat. So, and it'll just be a to-go retreat. So it's nothing, you won't come and meet me or anything like that. Unless, of course, you want to. And then we'll just make a crafting day of it all together. Club is $45 if you subscribe, and then it's $50 if you register. There's 2 separate links that you can do for that. All that information, though, is in the description of this video. So check that out as well. All right, let's just do some crafting. because that's what we're all here for. It's my favorite part of the week is to craft with y'all on Mondays. All right, let me see if I can get it all up here. Me and YouTube, we're not we're on good terms the last couple weeks. So so I'm just gonna go with that because it's been doing good. Usually it likes to give me a lot of problems. So, but not in the last couple weeks, which means that's going to happen soon, I'm sure. Okay, so we are using the paper pumpkin. I have truly, probably in the last year, maybe not liked one kit. There's been some that were okay to me, but then as soon as I started playing with them, I was like, oh, this is great. But I love this one. I love the spring ones because I love the colors that they use. And a lot of times they'll use soft seafoam, which I love that green color. So, we are going to be playing with that. Here is what the stamp set looks like. So you've got 2 Easter eggs, you've got some cute little greetings here, and then you've got grass. And we're going to use the grass tonight. So, let me show you the 3 cards on how they're intended to be used. Let's see if I can get this back in here. This is what I store my paper pumpkins in. And then any pieces that I still have left of it, I'll store it in there as well. And then I have like a tub that I put them all in. If you want information on this, I can get it to you. Just let me know. You just go over to Amazon and type it in. So here are the 3 cards on how they're intended. If you saw my video, you'll notice I had a little boo-boo. This card, I had like this when I was showing it. And when I recorded it for like the 3rd time, because the first 2 times my eyes were like red and I don't know, it looked like demon possessed. And I think it was because of the lighting. When I finally did it and it came like the eyes were normal, it was like this. And I was like, you know what? I'm not redoing it. So I thought those of you who know me really well would just kind of laugh about it since, you know, that's just kind of a normal for me. But there are some cute little punch outs. And of course you do a lot of stamping with this set, which is great. I think I used every single stamp to create the 3 cards. Yes. So all 3 cards do actually use all the stamps in the stamp set, which is actually kind of odd because paper pumpkin, usually you have more stamps than they actually use for each month. So let's get busy. We are going to start and we are going to craft and we're going to do 2 alternatives. This piece for our background is one of the actual card bases that comes in the kit itself, which we all love, because it is that soft seafoam and it is beautiful. Now, if you didn't want to waste and you wanted to make several of them, you could cut this in half and use each side for a card base. You could just attach it to a white piece. All right, so we're gonna grab some tools here and we're gonna dive right on in. I'm gonna get that good and burnished. This paper is that Illusions. See, now I've drawn a blank. It is called Painted Illusions. This is the $5 March product of the month. So it's gorgeous. It's wonderful. If you don't have it, you should get it. For sure. All right, so we're going to take and adhere this to the center of our card base. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys, for those of you that are on here that ordered the Blessed Beginnings class to go, I have already started cutting it. I rushed all of the products to me so that I could start cutting and get them out early. My plan is to have them out by Saturday. It will just take me a little bit to get it all done. Nope, I don't need the cutter. I need this. We're gonna put a little bit of Pretty in Pink. on our card back and on our cardstock, on the back of our cardstock, so that it kind of helps the bunny pop out. You don't want a whole lot, but you do kind of want to get it so that you really can see that bunny. All right. Okay, so tell me in the comments where, what your weather is currently like. So we were nice and amazing over the weekend. We had some, whatever you call it, the, you know, misty rain, kind of whatever, but the temperature was amazing. And then today it was 40 degrees. It was so kind of sad. We're going to flip this over and we're going to put dimensionals on the back. I'm ready for 65 and sunny. And I wish it would come a whole lot quicker than it is coming. We're going to attach this to our card base, to the center of it, just like we did our paper. So we're going to flip this, and I'm going to make sure that that pink is up at the top. And we're just going to pop it right there. Okay. Then we're going to attach our bunny, and we're going to attach our bunny flat. So we are going to just add adhesive, and I want to make sure I get it on the ears. This is going to hang off a little bit like that. And then we've got these eggs. So that's from the cutout from the kit. This is from the kit. This is a cutout from the kit. So we're going to flip that over. We're going to add dimensionals to that, because you can never have too many dimensionals. And then we're going to attach it down here, kind of like the bunny's popping out of it. Ta-da. And then we're going to tie a bow with our little twine here. This is the twine that came in the kit, and it's really pretty. We're going to make it a little small, only because we're going to stick it on the bunny's ears. So I just want to make sure that, you know, it doesn't overpower the whole thing. Oh, you know, Nancy, I don't know why I kept thinking you were further than Tennessee. I mean, North Carolina. Didn't you just go to Tennessee recently? And you were in a lot of snow, because you sent me pictures. Or was that when you were in Georgia? See, I can't even keep up with. She is our traveling person. She's our team traveler for sure. Her and her husband travel all over, which is what I aspire to do when I retire as well. Last but not least, let's add our embellishments to the top. And these are directly from the kit. I really kind of tried to, on this card, stay as close to the kit as I could. I felt like sometimes we need to be able to take the actual kit products and really use those to enhance it. So, all right, so there is project number 1. Simple, quick, and easy. And there's no sentiment. So you could write a lot in there, or you could add a sentiment to the inside. Whatever you choose to do, you could make that inside yours. But it didn't feel like it needed a sentiment on the outside. All right, let's set that aside. And then, oh, and I forgot to tell you, the cutout here was from the dies, Beautiful Blooms. That's the coordinating dies for the paper pumpkins. All right, so project number 2, we're going to need our paper, our grid paper. We're gonna pull, hello, Linda. Okay. All right. Yes. So the Boone, North Carolina is where you had all that all the snow pictures you sent me then. And it was a lot. It was a lot from your view. All right, so we're gonna take this is the basket from the kit itself, and we're gonna actually trim off the handles, or not handles, but handles, but handle, because we are going to turn this into a basket of flowers. And it might help you if I showed the actual picture of the card. Ta-da! So we're just gonna turn it into a basket of flowers there. And we're pulling in the pop-up petals, which y'all know I love this set. So I decided to pull this in because it has that cute little butterfly, and that's what I wanted to use. So let's go ahead. I also cut out a piece here. There we go. And we're gonna stamp our grass, and we're gonna use Shy Shamrock because we are close to St. Patty's Day, so we got to get a little bit of this shamrock color going. And plus, that is the green that's in the kit. So I just decided to coordinate with it. All right, so we're going to take our Shy Shamrock. We're going to take our grass. We're going to stamp it. And then we're going to stamp it again. Okay? And then we're going to do it again. And then we're gonna stamp it off like that, ink it up, and do that. Now, one thing I want to tell you is that if you re-stamp this now, you're gonna have dark and light. So I'm gonna re-ink it, stamp it off, and then I'm gonna come back over here and stamp it again, okay? And then I'm good with that. I think that's enough grass. So we're gonna take now, we're gonna bring in our flower and our butterfly. I am going to take the basket kind of like right about here, like this. I'm gonna take our flower here. Now, we're gonna do something a little tricky because you know I gotta spice it up a little bit. All right, we are gonna take the top of our flower and we're gonna ink it up with Pretty in Pink, okay? Then we're gonna come over here to our Shy Shamrock. I don't know why that's so hard for me to say. And we're gonna ink up the bottom, the leaves, with it. Okay, then we're gonna come over here. We're gonna kind of line up our basket where we want it. Then we're gonna stamp our flower right there. All right, now we're gonna put that back. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna ink it up again. So you're gonna do your Pretty in Pink. Okay, then you're gonna come over here to your Shy Shamrock, and we're gonna ink that up. Then we're gonna come over here, line it up, move our basket, and then stamp that down. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna leave that over there for just a second. We're gonna take the inside piece of our flower. We're gonna ink it up in Pretty in Pink. We're gonna stamp it off because we want that detail to stay there. And then we're gonna stamp it right down. Now, if you want it to be a little darker than that, you can stamp it again, okay? And it'll give it just a little bit more ink on top. So I like the two. Okay, there we go. Now we can close that up. And we're gonna take our Shy Shamrock Stampin' Blends. I did forget to tell you, we're going to take the light, by the way, that there is a blog post. So you can go pull all the measurements right off the blog post and all the products that I used. It's a little freebie for you every week. And we'll color those in just like that. Then we are going to pull in our little Shy Shamrock real quick. We're going to grab the Hello Friend and we're going to stamp that down there like that. Okay. Then we are going to stamp our butterflies up here at the top. Okay. We will put that aside. We're gonna take our Shy Shamrock ink and let's put it away before I make a big old disaster. All right, then we're gonna take our light and our dark Shy Shamrock now. We're gonna color in the whole butterfly with the light on all three of them. Just like this. These are really easy to color because they're small, but use your fine tip, not your brush tip. Okay, and then we're going to take the dark and we're just going to go down that center. So it's just going to make the center darker because you know the center of a butterfly is usually black. So that just gives it that little bit of distinction there. Now we're going to take our basket. We're going to add a little bit of adhesive here to the center. And then we're going to put our flowers on here. So we're going to put one in the center, one on this side, and then we're going to do one right about here, like that. So real simple. Then we're going to take some dimensionals and we're going to add them to our top of our flowers. And we're going to add them to the bottom. Okay. Then we will stick this right about here, just so those other flowers will show and not be outside of the basket. So just like that. Then let's grab our card base. We'll fold it in half. We're going to go ahead and put our white piece on the inside. Just like this. Perfect. This is a piece from the Valentine's paper. I can't remember what it's called. Made with Love, I think. And this pattern on the front kind of reminded me of these flowers from the pop-up petals. So I thought it coordinated very well. And that just shows you that you can use Valentine's paper any time of the year. Especially when the pattern is a good one, like the flower one. All right, let's take this, turn it over. We're gonna pop it up because you can never pop up too much, right? There. All right. Then we will flip this over. We're gonna stick it in the center, just like that. We are gonna take this piece here. I'm gonna put one little dimensional over here in the corner, like that. Then we're gonna take our adhesive. We're gonna stick it here at an angle, like that. Ta-da. You can leave that little piece in there because we're going to take ribbon and we're going to cover it up anyway, so it's not going to matter. And we're just going to tie a little ribbon with this white and gold, which is really, this is really pretty ribbon. It's very coarse ribbon, so sometimes it is a little harder to tie a bow, but once you get it to that perfection, it is fantastic. There we go. It's not wanting to go to perfection for me. All right. Then we'll do that and that. Grab a glue dot. I'm going to put 2 on it. And then we're going to stick it right there over our sentiment. Ta-da! And then, because I love the embellishments in the kit this month, we're going to use those to put on our card front for this one too. We're going to put it there and there, and then one right here on the basket. Okay, there we go. There is card number 2. So we have made a lot of Easter cards in the last 2 weeks. So we have those 3 as well from the kit. Ta-da, there we go. And then last week we made these 2 that also coordinate with the Paper Pumpkin kit coordinates with that set that we used last week as well. So you could even use those flowers if you wanted to. So there's all those cards as well. And then here was an additional one. I tried to go in and my plan was to make a little video. I never got to it. So my plan is to do that this week. We'll see if I get there. So anyway, if you have questions, let me know. Thank you everyone for joining me. Make sure you go over and check out the blog post over on the blog, and check out anything that's in the description of this video. And there is no live next week. I have a meeting on Monday with the Darlington Pilot Club. I am a part of that now. And then on Tuesday is my team meeting. So no live next week, but still go over on Facebook and check me out because I post every day. And, you know, I could share you some tips and tricks maybe next week. Just a little hint of what's to come. So thanks again, guys, for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.